Deceit and betrayal. Well, these are the two overwhelming sentiments felt by cricket lovers. Their wishes for a thorough cleansing of the game, beginning with resignation of the greedy and power-hungry administrators, has been rejected. While BCCI's clean-up meeting held in Chennai last evening turned into a sham as a defiant board chief, N. Srinivasan, stuck to his guns and refused to resign from the president's post. The con job by the powerful and self-serving officials of the cricket board is complete, with Srinivasan only agreeing to step aside for a month's period, allowing his proxy and scam tainted Jagmohan Dalmiya to take charge as the working president of the board. Well, the meeting to oust Srinivasan was reduced to a farce after he refused to step down as BCCI chief. The decision are of zero consequence as rivals focused on grabbing power and no principled stand was taken. Hopes of a cleanup and probity died down as Srinivasan managed to hold post and control through his scam that will call the shots.
Most certainly it was pre-planned. It could be coordinated. It was well coordinated by 4 people sitting in Delhi and 1 person sitting here. It was very well coordinated, orchestrated. Every move was planned.
I want to know from these leaders, why have they not been able to persuade Mr. Srinivasan to resign? And if they at all feel that Srinivasan is at fault, then why did they call for the special general body meeting and ask for his impeachment?
I am disappointed. बिल्कुल totally disappointed. क्रिकेट कंट्रोल बोर्ड का वर्किंग कमेटी को ये सब करने की मुझे उम्मीद नहीं थी. अनकॉन्स्टिट्यूशनली जो हो सकता है ना, जितना अनकॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल हो सकता है वो सब उन लोग ने कर दिया. श्रीनिवासन राजीनामा तो दिया नहीं है, तो फिर डालमिया कैसे बन गए प्रेसिडेंट?
So clearly the BCCI chief calling all the shots, even as political bigwigs like Arun Jaitley and Rajiv Shukla allowed Srinivasan a total walkover.
It was supposed to be N. Srinivasan's possible last meeting as a board president, but he ain't going anywhere. Headlines Today brings you an exclusive account of what happened at a meeting, at this extraordinary working committee meeting where so much was expected of it. Mr. Srinivasan's resignation was not even sought after accepting I.S. Bindra, the former president of the BCCI. A deal was struck early in the morning where Jagmohan Dalmiya met then Srinivasan, and it was discussed that Mr. Srinivasan would step aside pending inquiry. An inquiry which would go on for a period of about 4 to 6 weeks, after which he would be, if absolved, take over again as the president. In fact, Mr. Srinivasan does not even cease to be as the president. Jagmohan Dalmiya in this period, while the inquiry is on, would take care of the day-to-day affairs of the BCCI.
Well, this farcical meeting has further split the board with the members of various camps trading charges. While cricket administrator and head of Punjab Cricket Association I.S. Bindra has directly blamed Arun Jaitley for saving BCCI president N. Srinivasan's job. Bindra, who's considered close to Sharad Pawar, has slammed the board's working committee for allowing N. Srinivasan to just step aside instead of resigning as the body's chief.
I'll sum up, I summed it up, lot of sound, no bullet, lot of drama, no action.
But at the same time, did you look at it as a game plan that was already set beforehand and everything was known that Mr. Srinivasan will not step down but step aside?
The game was fixed. This match was totally fixed.
And he managed to fix it right through, and he get people in his favor, because there were a lot of names that were coming about interim president. Suddenly, he does a U-turn. He said he'll step down. He does a U-turn.
The fixing was between Mr. Jaitley, gang of 4 in Delhi, and Mr. Srinivasan. Others are not party to it. Mr. Dalmiya, of course, was party to it. Others are not party to it.
Are you hurt now the fact that cricket itself has got compromised, because millions of fans feel at this point of time they are upset with the things that happen. They wanted clean sports. And are you also upset with what has happened?
I am disappointed rather than hurt. And I feel worried for the game of the cricket. Because if we can play, a few players can cheat for spot fixing, but board cheating the millions of cricket fans is not good for the game.
However, the man in question for bailing Srinivasan out instead of nailing him says the new arrangement should be given a chance.
In the absence of the president, the BCCI working committee will be the final decision-making body. And Mr. Dalmiya's name was proposed as a part of the interim arrangement to take all the relevant decisions and get them approved by the working committee or ratified by the committee. So he'll be deciding in consultation with the working committee that this arrangement which has been made should be given a chance.
All right, so this isn't what was expected of Arun Jaitley as the custodian of cricket, as one of the prominent members on board. He should have instead demanded Srinivasan's resignation. Jaitley could have even threatened Srinivasan with impeachment when his ex-BCCI boss refused to go. But Jaitley meekly surrendered to a disgraced president's dicta instead of taking cue from Jagmohan Dalmiya and quitting in response to Srinivasan's blackmail. As a matter of fact, not just Jaitley, others too need to explain as to why they did not demand Srinivasan's resignation. They also need to explain if the interim arrangement is legally tenable and if a panel headed by tainted Dalmiya could ensure fair probe and a clean-up of the game.